I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Lot of hoes to choose from, I ain't scared to lose one. Bitch, I've been a thought boy since I was reading Goosebumps. Standing on the block, I was testing out my new gun. Shit, used to off-white with the blue ones. I know I'll be alright when I'm going through some. Got some raw white if you wanna do some. Heard he tryna ball like me, now he got no funds. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. I like my revolver, but it only got 6 shots. She was built like Sophie Rainbow, mama, she a big bug. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Perk moon tag, you know where you saw it first at. Perfume gas, I just pulled up with a turp pack. In my group chat, lot of lingo in my group chat. In my group chat, lot of lingo in my group. If you hate me, why you listen to my new raps? Brand new AP, I'm a trapper, baby, you mad? Can you take me, or you gon' arch your back and throw it back? Used to daydream, now this shit is coming true, yeah.
Is this mic on? We're dry running from here. We didn't even check the mics. We didn't check anything. Peener. All right, my mic's working. How about you?
My mic's on. Loud and proud. Loud and proud.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's messed up.
Peener. All right, it looks like we're working, bro. All right, welcome to Just a Tip. I'm King Benjamin Cage. And to my matching right will be your left. Do your own introductory.
Big Bad Brad.
There it is. There the fuck it is. Tool cam stream. Bam! There we are. Yeah. I got the dreads going today, baby. So, yeah. New year, new look. Before we get into work, we just wanted to get a quick stream in. We had nothing planned whatsoever, so we're just going to nerf the set, surf the net on Twitter. The moment I fired up Twitter, I came across this shit.
Oh, good Lord.
Screen cap. Checking our mics.
Still in this.
We're still in this. Checking our mics.
We're in this.
Do it again.
We're in this.
Yeah. It seems like there's a delay. If there's a delay on your end, let me know, people. But, oh my God, what's going on here? We got hunters stumble upon a completely unhinged Karen in the wild, and it's something to behold. All right, let's have it.
Hey, bro, what kind of bird is that? What kind of bird is that? First.
Is that a crow?
I think it's a legendary.
She sounds like a squawking bird.
She does sound like a fucking crow. Bro, they got guns. And you're throwing rocks? Are you fucking stupid?
Those are decoys, not ducks. Fucking retard.
Ha!
We don't want you shooting around here.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want you walking around here.
Oh, fuck off. This is public property.
Exactly my point. Thanks for proving our point.
We don't shoot anything alive, you fuck off.
These are already dead. These are already dead.
I don't care.
They're already dead.
I don't like shooting you. Fuck off. You fuck off.
Those birds identified as dead already.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh my bro. Damn. Salt in the wound right there. Where's Karen? Oh, she was out like a boner in sweatpants. Dude. Oh my God. Like that almost, you can't, it almost looks scripted.
Just the way she just kept with the repetition of
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Like they could have mistaken her for like somebody that identified as a bird and shot her ass.
right.
She needs to be more careful.
Very, very careful. And touching other people's property. You never know what someone's gonna do.
Yeah, what?
You never know.
Dude. What the fuck was even that?
Right.
It's always the white liberal women. Maybe we need to switch the phrase, but we would already know the answer. Where are the white liberal women at? Dude, I think it's probably, and I'm not a righty guy, we all know that already, but like I think it's probably more attractive if a girl was forthright and just said, I've got herpes, rather than her going, I'm a liberal. I'd be like, all right, word, respect. You got herpes? You can only get that once. Cool. No, but seriously, like that's how fucking unattractive it is anymore. It's that, like, it is a mental illness right now to be a white lady and liberal. I think the rights.
Remember when it was cool to be liberal though? Like,
Yeah,
there was a time when it was cool,
but
but now it's not.
the right's retarded too. They just hide it better, I suppose. There, I could tell you why. I mean, I have on so many other podcasts on how fucking stupid they are. But the left proudly wears that badge and very loudly. They ain't trying to let it go. All right, so Karen in the hunting land there. Oh, we got Candace there.
Whoa! Hold on. She's on some. What? Candace was now pushing that Charlie Kirk was a time traveler and that he.
I believe time traveling is a thing, but this is where people do. They'll take a fucking soundbite from her and then run it, and people they only let you have a bit of it that so you understandably would take it out of context. I haven't heard this. I didn't see this
I haven't heard
podcast.
that either, but that is something crazy. Just to, like he's a time traveler now. That's something.
Dude, there was like a lot of people that came forward about time travel and shit, like the Philadelphia experiments and shit like that, and you know, the stuff that Stranger Things based off of.
the Montauk.
Yeah, the Montauk experiment.
You think time travel's real?
I believe it's probably a thing. If I was going to be completely honest, I mean, look at all the symbolism that's out there that has like been prophesized. Like, look at a lot of like Simpsons episodes and
Yeah. Oh, dude. If
Yeah.
they have time travel with Simpsons, somebody at the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Does that. One of their producers has it.
I do believe the capacity and capability to do so probably does exist in some shape or form. Like, but Jesse Ventura back in the day on Conspiracy Theories, that was the name of his show. He was getting close to home on a lot of shit, but he actually covered that. And there was Andrew Blagagio, I believe his last name was, but he brought forth like all like these people here, you know, Barack Obama, time traveler, all these people. He said he was a time traveler. They talked about John Teeter, who was a guy that came back from the future, kind of like Terminator type thing, to get like a piece of an old school computer to kind of like we were at a big cataclysmic war, like fucking huge, 3/4 of the population pretty much gone, and Russia came to save the U.S. Like, and if you look at the way that like the political nature of everything is right now, like how we're just going and fucking with all these different little, like we've been doing it for fucking decades, but we're not even trying to hide it anymore now. They like we're portraying ourselves as the good guys, but like when your foreign occupation is in so many other countries, you're not really. I don't know. He doesn't come across as a good guy. Yeah, but I have yet to watch Candace on that, so
Same.
I'm gonna save any type of fucking commentary
Foolery
for
like
that.
that,
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, she's a crazy bitch, because like anytime I hear her talk, she sounds very logical in a lot of shit she says. I don't agree with her on everything she says, but at least it comes from a place of what do we got here? Karma Bombshell, vax versus unvax study finally sees the day of light, and the result is staggering. Dr. Marcus Zervos led a study, but he decided not to publish it because publishing something like that, I might as well retire. I'd be finished. And here's the study. Well, we'll check it out.
Publishing something like that, I might as well retire, right? Be finished.
I mean, I'm just curious. What in this data makes you think it will be as catastrophic to your career as you think?
What was he so afraid of? The study was a bombshell.
18,468 subjects, 1,957 of them were fully unvaccinated. When comparing the health outcomes of the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated, they found an increased risk in the vaccinated of several chronic health conditions. The vaccinated subjects were over 4 times more likely to have an asthma diagnosis.
4.29 times in the adjusted. And that seems, I've looked at a lot of studies, that's 3.26 to 5.65.
They also found 3 times the risk for atopic diseases,
which is kind of a subset of allergic diseases.
They found a almost 6 times risk for autoimmune disease.
The autoimmune diseases this paper looked at include thrombocytopenic purpura, rheumatoid arthritis, SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus, MS, multiple sclerosis, and Guillain-Barré syndrome. They mentioned there are over 80 different autoimmune diseases, and what their data showed for autoimmunity, 6 times increase in those who got vaccines when compared to the unvaccinated.
Which is staggering, because autoimmune disorders really represent significant morbidity and health costs and suffering. You know,
I'm not even going to go all the way through the video, but I will say that those that sell the panic also sell the cure. I have not been vaccinated since I was a child in grade school, and I want to say probably like 3rd or 4th grade. Not one fucking injection of anything.
Did they have those like needleless injections back in your time?
No. No, it was all needles. I'm like, I understand the where's the dual cam? Boom, 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 boom. Overhead, main, boom. There we are. I do have a fucking Stream Deck that I barely ever use. I have 2 of them. But what was I saying? I'm an idiot.
You haven't been.
Yeah, I haven't been vaccinated since like 4th grade. But like, if you look at the way everything is structured, just in anything in America anymore, it's just like they want that return customer. So
flu vaccine being number 1 call.
Yeah, my grandma used to swear by that. She's like, you need to get your flu vaccine. I was like, why? I was like, every time you get it, you get sick. Like, I don't want it. Like, if I'm going to get sick, I'm going to get sick. Well, it prevents you from getting sicker. Not really, because you've gotten sicker than me. Well, it was my grandma. That was just something that was like indoctrinated in her. That's something that was just spoken to existence by, like I say about a lot of things. But it's so hyper emphasized. And then you see all your commercials for all your mainstream sources. They're big fucking pharma. They're paying for those slots, and then like the side effects could include death, herpes, this, that. We're bringing up herpes. I should have hashtag herpes today. Hashtag herpes. No, but like that would definitely, this is not a surprise to me at all, especially with the COVID one, where they were just going to do this fucking experimental gene therapy where Operation Warp Speed, which
now
everybody loved Trump, but they ignored that and they voted for him. And that right there should have been your tipping point. It was like, this guy's not legit. Operation Warp Speed. He's the guy that left the fart in a room and Biden took it over and gave it to all the fucking lefties to run with. Like, if the lefties were that smart, they'd have been like, well, Trump issued this and bypassed the FDA to have this experimental gene therapy after jumping into bed with Moderna. They would have saw this for what it was and be like, no, I'm not doing that. But they're not, because they're idiots. And then the right were like, yeah, well, Biden's the one that made it, he's the one that made it mandatory and you lost your job. Again, Trojan horse. Just like the illegal immigration, let them motherfuckers come in, and then Trump has something to fight against. But then he had a dog in the fight because he jumped into bed with Moderna, who was one of the front runners on mRNA
Didn't they have
gene
like
therapy.
They had one of the sketchier vaccines, the Moderna one.
No, I think that was one of the more legit ones, actually.
Like Johnson & Johnson was sketchy because they had it was like the one shots.
Yeah, I mean, that's
the one and done.
I think it was just a blanket thing for everybody to see how dumb people would be and how they would do it and what it would do to the human body. was an experiment. So, and a lot of people didn't see it for that. They were just
Now today, now we're reaping the consequences.
right. They were just run by fear, and
5 years later.
yeah. But no, I've known perfectly healthy people that either died, and you know them too. Some of the guys that used to come out, perfectly fucking healthy people, die of like fucking heart attacks. And then the one girl